All right, how's it going? First project for this class. All right, so I have a lot to say and a small amount of time to do it, so I'm going to do my best here. All right, so my name is Anthony Zortea. This speech is created by me, for me. Anthony Zortea by Anthony Zortea. All right, so who am I? I am a fifth grade teacher in North Penn School District. We are departmentalized. I've been in this position in this school for 5 years. I am also the science and social studies teacher. So I teach 3 maths and then 1 science/social studies. We rotate that every 6 weeks. My first year of teaching, I was a middle school science teacher in Fort Lauderdale. That was pretty cool. I taught biology and geology, which I really like, both of them. But now mostly just math. So what do I like to do? Sorry, this is all freezing up on me here. What do I do for fun? So I like to play guitar. I play piano. I sing. At my summer camp that I still work at, we do a play every year. So this is me being King Julian. I like to use this picture in all my presentations because I think it's funny. I like to exercise, like to play disc golf, and I have a large family that I like to hang out with. All right, so how do students learn science? Obviously, we could go on and on and on, try to be as brief as possible with what I believe. The students learn by doing, but that doing has to be with a purpose. So there has to be a problem that is posed, and they find the solution, more or less. Too often I find that we give students solutions to problems that they don't have. We give them this really interesting idea about how DNA works, but they weren't curious about DNA in the first place, so it's not going to stick. Or we might show them this really cool, salt dissolving activity, but why would they care about salt dissolving? So they have to care about the problem first in order to make the solution stick. Within that is understanding the context. Where is this information? How is this information important? How does it help me with some of the bigger ideas? And the point here being that this is an iterative process, right? So we could learn some facts, put it within the context. Now that we understand the context better, the facts are more important. And now that we have a better understanding of the facts, the context becomes more important, and they understand the context better. So as we kind of build these things together, it's better understanding spirals as it goes forward. What are the barriers to learning? Obviously, some traditional views on what you might think of your science teacher as. Maybe it's sitting in the book and memorizing chemical equations, or sitting in your class and using the book. Or it's, hey, we're going to do vocab for a month. No good. Science being behind math and ELA, taking the bronze medal in 3rd place. So schools care less about science than they do about ELA and math, and that's a big deal. Last would be teacher expertise. We really need teachers that understand the material at an extremely deep level in order to pass that information on to their students. So some big barriers to learning there. And does my classroom in here? Not really. The pure inquiry, not really. I'm not a master of that yet. And like I said, I'm more of a math teacher right now. But I do work on building concepts so that the pieces seem as part of the puzzle. So instead of just kind of giving these separate ideas, trying to make sure that every fact we learn, every piece of information we learn is always related back to, the context. And I think that is something that I do a pretty good job of. And what is my perspective? This isn't what I practice. It's just what I think would be pretty ideal and pretty cool. If I could teach this class, it'd be awesome. The integrative system, where we have one class that utilizes science, technology, engineering, and mathematics, that you need to master and understand all of those things in order to be successful, in order to solve some large problem. I think that'd be a really interesting class to teach. So there you go. Hopefully you got all the information in, and